But you always know that if Hussein can stand up, even in the face of death, against the most worst oppressors, you know yourself that there's no one that you shouldn't be able to stand up to as well. And that even stands in today's society. Oppression in Islam is not tolerated to any degree. Even if it's small or big, it should never be tolerated. In life, when you're being oppressed and you see oppression around you, you should always stand up and fight for it, even if it's not oppression against you. If you're seeing oppression, you should always stand up and defend. And as Muslims, we have the responsibility to not only defend ourselves, but also our brothers and sisters around us. And I think in today's society, with so much oppression going on, we really need to read and to understand the story of Hussein more and really start to implement it in our day-to-day lives, because there is so much oppression going on, and sometimes it's not necessarily happening to us. But if we were to all stand up, come together, and to actually speak out as an ummah, as a group, as a unit, then I personally believe that all the oppression which we see and we complain about on a day-to-day basis, big and small, would definitely be defeated, just as Imam Hussein alayhi salam defeated it. Getting the opportunity to visit Imam Hussein and to personally offer my prayers to him would be by far one of the best experiences of my life. It's something which I'm definitely going to do at some point, inshallah, in my lifetime. It's definitely up there with, performing Hajj, because I've learnt so much from Muharram, from Hussein, just by being in this country. And so for me, if I was to get the opportunity to actually go there, I know for a fact that I'd get so much out of it spiritually and religiously that the benefits would be so high. I personally would love the opportunity to go there and to touch and to feel for myself, and to just be in that kind of environment, to be in Karbala, to a place where it actually happened, and to kind of feel the air, the sand, everything, just kind of really get the opportunity to really get into it and to feel, just feeling and touching. It's that kind of difficult thing to explain. But if you have such an emotional connection to Hussein, and you have so much love for him and so much emotion to share and to give, you just really want to get there and kind of feel how it would have felt. You'll be able to feel the heat of that area. You'll be able to kind of see the surroundings, to see the terrain, to see everything. And to get the opportunity to actually go to the shrine in particular would personally give me so much relief. There's a lot which you can not only learn from Muharram just by kind of like being a human being. You can learn so much about standing up against oppressors, liars, and standing up against evil and not giving up your beliefs. But there's also so much which you can benefit from it on a personal level. It gives you the opportunity to really reflect on your life. It gives you the opportunity to better yourself as a human being, and to kind of really think about who you are and what you're doing in this life and how you're treating other people. So I would say that the best way that I could explain it to them would be that it's not only remembering Hussein, who is this great personality that we all, want to commemorate because of so much achievements that he made and so much he sacrificed, but I'd also explain to them that it's an opportunity for you to better yourself by remembering this personality, by studying what he did and why he did the things that he done, and why he stood up for his beliefs even in the face of death. There's so many people who are just completely ignorant of the whole kind of experience. They just don't know what Muharram is, why we're doing it, what it's about, who it's about. And when you explain it to them, especially me, when I explain it to non-Muslims, my family and friends and so on, when you explain to them who Hussein was, why he did what he did, and when you explain what happened in Karbala, I've never ever had a person who responded negatively to that, or a person who couldn't relate to that. I've had so many friends who have just, even they, although they're not Muslim, they feel emotional because of the story. The story is really sad and it really gets them. because when you explain all the things that happened and why they happened and how Hussein reacted to this kind of horrible situation, you know, he could have reacted so badly, but he didn't. It really, really kind of affects them, and they're not Muslim. So for me, explaining it to them, once they understand the whole story behind it, it's very, very easy for them to kind of understand why we're mourning for such a great personality.
كربلاء أنت طوافي جئت من عمق المنافي وعلى